everybody. Welcome to another Dvndsgn Tarot reading with me, Taylor. This reading, we are going to be looking at your March predictions. So what's going on in March for you? This pick a card will be going into detail about what specifically Spirit wants to tell you about your March. So whether that be love, career, personal growth, spiritual growth, and that's what we'll be looking at today. I just want to remind you guys to please like and subscribe, comment if this resonates with you, and also I have personal reading spots open if you would like to have a deeper look at your own situation. We can do that as well. So thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your energy, and I will give you some time to meditate on your cards now. Hello to all you who chose pile 1. This will be your March 2023 reading. All right, let's get right into it. Move that there. Okay, so we're going to start with your oracle cards. You have change of direction. Change is necessary and inevitable at this point, and it is in your favor. Your intuition has been alerting you that a change in your approach and outlook must occur. Now is the time to act. Make your move. Okay. So big changes going on in March. That's exciting. And maybe you've been feeling this change coming. Change in direction. This could be in career. This could be in relationships. And I feel like it is just maybe small changes to how you're doing things to bring more success, more attention into what you're doing. Just like, I feel like it's tweaking, or it's like it's staying in the same genre or kind of overall subject, but maybe just tweaking how you're doing certain things. Yeah, sorry, I have a ponytail on my wrist, I just noticed, so I'm gonna take that, put my hair up here. Okay. So your next card, you have inspiration. So Spirit's bringing you inspiration, new inspiration, in order to tweak this, or in order to change the direction, to do something more, to do something a little differently. And see how she's being very creative here with her dancing. It's like she's getting inspired to act, to create in a new way. This is Neptune in Pisces, by the way, which is in its home sign. So it's feeling very, very mystical, very spiritual, very creative, very dreamy. And then we see the big moon here too. So definitely dreaming, daydreaming. So you might even get inspiration in your dreams. So very much pay attention to your dreams, what they're telling you, because they're giving you clues as far as maybe your next steps, or what direction you're headed next. Okay, so your first card is Judgment. So yeah, super on point with your message. And this is the before tarot. So you guys, your pile picked the before. So how I had them was, I had the before tarot, I had the in-between tarot, and then I had the after tarot, and then a kind of mystery one. You guys are in the before stages of a manifestation, of a change, of a new phase. So this is about to happen for you guys. You're in the very beginnings of it. Obviously, you're changing a direction here. So you are about to get a call. You're about to get woken up to a calling, or to a new way of doing something, into a new inspiration. But this is part of your path. This is part of your purpose. And the call is about to come. Okay. Yes, new passion, new purpose. Ace of Wands here. So you're about to grab it. This is very cool. Okay. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands. So a lot of passion, creative energy here. So this definitely seems like a creative endeavor or something you're just very passionate about. This could be a new relationship. Having been through a lot in the past. Yes, here we go. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys, I definitely see a change of direction. I'm going to speak in general, so, you know, put it where it fits. But for the most part, I think a lot of you are headed in a new direction creatively. Whether this is tweaking what you already do and just maybe adding to it, or taking a course to learn more about a different aspect of this one thing, or just changing kind of your direction overall. Like, let's say you were a painter before, but now you're going to try a new medium out. This is going to be very, very successful. You're going to find a new passion for yourself that's going to it's going to benefit you greatly. It's going to be a very good move for you, a very good pivot or change of direction for you. You're going to find a lot of rewarding success, but also it's going to be very much it's going to pay off very well. You guys are hard workers. You're working diligently, and this is something that's going to complement you beautifully. You're going to feel very inspired, very much in your energy, in your vibe. Like, you're like, oh my God, how did I not know about this before? How have I never tried this before? Because I love it, and it works so well for me. And I can see that maybe you've tried many things in the past. You've kind of gone through many different modalities or mediums, or just tried so many different things, or tried to make this one thing work so much. But you are finally coming on to the exact right thing that you need in order to be successful. So you're finding that wand, that missing piece that you've been looking for, that you've been struggling, you've been fighting to find this thing. Where is this thing going to come from? Where is this inspiration going to come from? And the exact inspiration that you need is about to come into your hands. You're about to be called to it, whether this is an idea that might come in a dream, an inspiration, or this could come from someone else, maybe an offer, an opportunity, something of that nature. But it's going to be, and if it does come as an opportunity or an idea, you need to follow it, because it's going to benefit you very, very much. You're going to be very good at this, or it's going to add to what you do in such a beautiful way that it's going to just catapult your success in a very beautiful and harmonious way. So yeah, and you might have to overcome here. I see it like you might have to overcome a little bit of fear, maybe fear from past failures or things not working in the past, because it's like, oh my God, well, I've tried so many things, or, you know, this is I've had situations like this come to me, and they didn't work out in the past. So you're gonna have to overcome that part of your mind that's doubting, that's fearful of failure, that's fearful of this not working out. And I promise you, if you do, this is the last one that you'll have to overcome. This change of direction is very, very good for you. And like it says here, it's necessary and inevitable, and it is in your favor. And it says that you've been feeling this for a long time. So just know that what you've been feeling is true. Your intuition has been leading you correctly, and the opportunity is about to come to you. You're about to reach it, and it might take some action on your part of actually going for it, or maybe you've been getting signs from something that maybe something on like your YouTube ads have been popping up a lot, and it's really sparked your curiosity, and you're like, maybe I should, follow that. Maybe I should take that course. Maybe I should look into this other thing that's been kind of sparking my curiosity. This is saying follow it, because it will benefit you. It will add to what you do. It will grow in success, and it will lead you down the path that you've been looking for. So this is about to come. The call is about to be rung. Yeah, it's very, very inspired, very meant to be. Okay, so let's get some more information. Let's see. Can we get some more information here on this? How is it going to be coming to pile 1? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, new beginning, a new opportunity. This could come as like a job offer. This could come as just an offer from someone else, but this is definitely an opportunity to make more money. Okay, so this is going to be very beneficial for you financially. So definitely take this opportunity when it comes. Any more information for pile 1? How will this be coming to them? Okay, so we have the High Priestess. So this could be coming as, for some of you, an intuitive nudge. Again, could be coming in a dream, because the High Priestess is ruled by the moon and Pisces. So it could be coming in a dream or as an intuitive nudge, an intuitive hit. And just know, and I know you've been feeling that, just trust yourself in what this is. Trust yourself, because it is correct. Your intuition is right. If something feels good, then move towards it. If it doesn't feel quite right, then that might not be for you. If you're getting multiple opportunities or offers, or you're kind of trying to decide between one, I don't necessarily see that here. I see that there's like one opportunity or one thing that might be piquing your interest, that might be pulling you towards it, and just know that it is pulling you towards it for a reason. It's almost like magnetized, like it feels right. It feels like it's for me, but I'm kind of nervous because, you know, I don't know if this is going to work out. I don't know if I should risk leaving something behind in order to follow this new thing, or, you know, maybe it costs money and I don't know if I should put this money that I have on the line for, like, maybe it's risky, right? But this is saying, no, do it, because it will pay off for you. It will make you a lot more money than you spend on it. Any advice? Any advice for pile 1? Yeah, a lot of you could, it's like you're learning something new. You might have to take a course, go back to school, do some kind of learning here, being taught by someone else something new. So for a lot of you, this is, yeah, taking a course, going back to school, or just learning something from someone else about a certain medium, or, you know, maybe having to start from square one again. But this is saying that it is worth it. You're going to get so much out of this. It's really going to pay off for you. It's really going to feel blessed and beautiful, and like you will be very happy that you went through with this, because it's going to have a lot to give, whereas maybe the situation you're in now feels a little bit halted, or it feels like there's no growth there. This is your path to a lot more growth, to a lot more expansion. This is going to help you manifest the things that you want to manifest, create what you want to create here on earth. You know, this doesn't have to be a creative project. This could be anything that you want to bring in, that you want to create here. It could have to do with other people, and maybe you're learning from someone else, or you're collaborating with others. And just know that this is a positive thing. So in March, definitely a lot of learning, creating, collaborating. And yeah, so you'll have 3 aces now. That's crazy. So you have 3 aces, meaning new beginnings, new opportunities that are blessed. Okay, so you have the wands, the pentacles, and now the swords. So it's going to it's going to challenge and stimulate your mind, your passions, and also your fortune, your abundance. So it's going to challenge you in ways, but also it's going to reward you in all of these ways. And where you're at now, it feels like there's no growth there. I'm not moving in the direction I would like to, or I'm not growing, not evolving as I would like to. This new thing, this new direction, this new path in which is being presented to you is going to help you grow in multiple ways. It's going to be very rewarding in multiple ways. So not only is it going to stimulate your passionate side, your creative side, it will stimulate your mind and your learning, your curiosity, how you think, and you're also in your stability and how you make money and the amount you make money, and what you're able to actually create physically. So that's beautiful. So you have a lot of creating to do in March Pile 1. There is a lot for you to learn. Don't be ashamed to be a beginner again. Don't be ashamed to just be a student and to learn. This is going to really help you. This could be a spiritual path as well. It doesn't have to be creative. This could be a deep spiritual passion of yours, something that you need to learn more about or learn a different aspect of. And know that you will be getting called to do that soon. You will be making money from that, and it will be stimulating a lot of new information, new wisdom and knowledge that's going to come through you that maybe you can share with others as well. And yeah, it's be patient with it, be diligent, work very hard at this, because this is something big for you and it's just about to start. But you're going to feel very, very comfortable. You're going to feel like very at home with this. It's going to feel very natural to you, very second nature. And I feel like you're going to really love it. You're going to be so grateful that you went after this, that you looked into this, and that you followed your inner nudges, okay? Because it's really going to be overall a beautiful opportunity for you. It's going to grow you as a person and also make you a more stable within your passions, within your abundance here on earth. And I think even just make you more confident in who you are, what it is you do, and why you're here on earth. This is part of your calling. It's part of your purpose. And so this is just a lot of times once we get good at something, it'll start feeling stagnant because we've come as far as we can with learning about this. And Spirit will always ask us once we get to those points, okay, well, now it's time to drop this, go into something else. Let's go into this direction. And when we change as people and what we want changes, then we have to change with that, and we have to drop these old ways or these old, things we do, habits, and then we have to go after what's now sparking our curiosity, and then it just builds into this bigger and bigger thing that we can use all of the aspects of what we learn, and it just makes us greater at the next thing, and it just builds us into this even more robust human being and creator. Because if once we get good at something, then it just gets boring, right? If you just stay at that one level, you got to up level. So you're up leveling in March. This is an up level here. So don't be scared of the change. I know it can be scary, but just know that this is for you. This is so you can grow, can expand, can evolve as a human being in what it is you do and what it is you want to know, want to learn, want to create, want to teach. So this is for you, and it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So just remember that and keep that in mind. And I know you're gonna love this because I think you guys are big, you like to learn, you like to learn new skills and new things, and this is really going to be rewarding for you. Okay, Pile 1, so that is your March reading, your March predictions, and I hope you loved it. I hope you resonated with it. And I hope March just blows your mind. I hope you learn a lot and you get a lot out of this experience, and you go in it with an open heart, open mind, and get every little bit of information and wisdom that you possibly can. Okay, best of luck to you, Pile 1, and thank you for coming. I will see you on the next reading. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it, and best of luck to you. Thank you so much. All of my love. Peace. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your Divine Design reading with me, Taylor. I really appreciate your energy today. We're going to be looking at your March 2023 predictions. What is happening for you in March? So you guys chose the second pile, which is actually the in-between tarot. So how I formatted this reading was the first pile was the before tarot. So they're just starting a path or a new beginning, a new cycle. You guys who chose the middle pile are actually in the middle of a phase or of a cycle, of a lesson or learning. So we're going to be looking at what's going on for you guys in this. Maybe you just started something recently and you're now getting a little more comfortable in it. So we're now going to be looking at what in March is happening using the in-between tarot. Okay, so let's begin with a oracle card. Nice, you have Sage. Your life is an exciting, challenging, and rewarding journey. You are here to learn from these experiences and to teach and inspire. What's happening around you is part of your voyage. With each step, you gain wisdom and a deeper understanding of your calling. That's amazing. That's so perfect. So you guys have definitely already started on a journey, and maybe now you're kind of in the thick of it. You're learning all these new crazy things. You're kind of learning a lot about yourself and about life, and there's been ups and downs. But all of these experiences are for you, and they're becoming you. They're transforming you into a beautiful teacher so that you can teach and inspire others to walk the same path, or to walk a path similar to yours, so that you can teach them how you did it, what it is you did, the lessons that you've learned that you can pass on to those beginning or to those starting in your path. So that is beautiful. And so just know that even when things get hard, get difficult, that those are there for a purpose, to make you into a even wiser and more knowledgeable and more beautiful human being with a lot of character and a lot of stamina and strength. Okay, so let's see your other oracle. Okay, so you have Mars in Cancer with Quarrel. So yeah, you could be butting up against maybe other people. Maybe this could be within yourself, like having to go through some maybe difficult situations. Maybe people aren't agreeing with your path, and that's okay, because especially when you're on a unique path, not a lot of people are going to understand or get you, and you will butt heads with other people because they don't understand your path or your way. And because of that, what people don't understand, they usually fight against. Okay, so some of that might be happening, but let's keep going on to your next cards here. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups. So this is the in-between tarot. So it's the Two of Cups going into the Three of Cups. Wow, and you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups going into the Knight of Cups. You have the High Priestess going into the Empress. And you have the Three of Coins, which is Three of Pentacles, going into the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of childlike energy here, a lot of children in this pile in particular. But I do see, so I'm getting a couple different messages, so I'll just start from the first message that came to me, which is that I see that you are graduating, you're being reborn. So you are coming out of a period of maybe mystery, of not having a lot of answers, or maybe a dark night of the soul, where things were a little bit more difficult. Maybe there was a lot of fighting, arguing, difficulty, maybe with friends and family around you, or with, bosses, or maybe within yourself of like, what should I do? What shouldn't I do? Fighting with yourself. But now you're being transitioned into a new phase, a brighter phase, where things are going to be a lot more clearer. The sun will be shining upon you, which will mean that you will be getting a lot more clearer answers within your intuition. Things will start feeling a lot more clear, easier to recognize, abundance. Things will start magnetizing for you easier, so you will actually start attracting things easier to you instead of it being a fight, because I feel like you've been learning how to do that. You've been learning to let go of maybe some of the darker aspects of yourself, or the clinging, which just repels. So I feel like you guys are you've been in this stage of really learning how to be a magnet, how to magnetize what you want to you, and how to maybe not fight against it so much, where it's like it's just this pull back and forth, or these two forces that are just repelling each other. And you're learning how to just go with the flow of life, letting it take you where it takes you, letting your inspirations take you where they need to take you, instead of maybe fighting against that, or trying to keep control, or trying to have all these expectations, and when it doesn't go your way, your mood just crumbles, and all the work that you've been putting in to maybe stay trusting, stay faithful, stay in the flow of where it's taking you, could have been halted. So now I see that you're coming into a better balance with your higher self, with who you are as a person, with what your path is. And it's like you're harmonizing better with your higher self. You're listening to it more and trusting it more, trusting your path, trusting where you're being taken. Even when things are maybe turbulent, or not going in the way that you would expect it or hoped, trusting that this is actually meant to take you to an even better place, and that we can't control everything. We can put an intention out, but how we get there is not up to us, right? So I feel really learning to kind of go with the river, letting it take you where it needs to take you. And that might mean, people fall away, which is very difficult to deal with. But I feel really you're learning how to trust. I'm very focused on this baby. Babies have to be extremely, extremely trusting of their mothers and of their parents, and of their decisions for us. So it's like we almost have to be this child again, where we're trusting in the higher power, that they know what is best for us, that they know how to get us to where we want to be better than we do. And so learning and enjoying that process. And once we can let go of like how we think that should get to us, or how we think we should get there, life becomes so much, you can actually enjoy, and you can actually celebrate. You can just be grateful, knowing that I am on that path, and whatever I come across is okay, and I will be okay. Even when things are taken from me, knowing that they will be replaced with better. Knowing that I am still a child, or I'm still a beginner, and I have a lot to learn, and I don't actually know what's best. I don't actually know how to get myself there. So if I just go with the flow of life, let it take me, I will get there much quicker and more enjoyable than I would have trying to control every little bit, or trying to force it to be a certain way, or to look a certain way. So yeah, I really do feel like you've been working very hard trying to manifest certain things, and pretty soon you will have all of the you will have more knowledge, wisdoms, and these like gold, these pieces of gold that you will carry through on your path forward. You are about to graduate into a knight. You're about to graduate to, you're going to be a lot more observant of yourself, of your emotions, of your intuition. You'll be able to recognize your intuitive hits a lot easier, and know that what is actually good for you, what isn't good for you. Know which choices are better just by referring to your intuition. What I like to do is, when I know I have two choices or I don't know which way to go on something, I will imagine them both in my head like a road that is split. And I will say, okay, this option is road A, this option is road B. And I will do this multiple times just to make sure. And it will always tell me the road that I want to go will expand and brighten, and that is the road I know I have to take. So I feel like a lot of that, you're really coming in tune with your higher wisdoms, your higher knowledge, your intuition, and your higher self and you're coming into a lot more abundant time, a lot more magnetic time, where you're going to be easier. It's going to be easier to manifest what you need and what you want, because you're not going to be repelling anymore by trying to grab onto it. Because when we forcefully try to do something or try to control something, it actually repels away from us. So I see that you're learning how to be receptive, that very feminine aspect of receiving, being magnetic, allowing it to come to us, and allowing us to just flow towards it and it to flow towards us. And so it's very learning how to balance these energies out, and it takes practice and it takes time, and I see that's what you've been going through. And know that pretty soon you will have a lot more tools in your belt, a lot more just knowings, that you will know how to do this a lot easier. It will feel more natural. It will feel more easy. It won't feel like I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, and like trying to fight against in the dark. It's going to feel okay, cool. I just have to do this. I just have to allow this to come to me. I just have to trust. So yeah, it's like you're going to be getting a lot more intuitive hits, a lot more creative ideas, or just spiritual knowings coming to you, because you are aligning with your higher self, with that deeper part of yourself, that sage, if you will. And this will make you feel very, very grateful. And it's also about tuning into the gratitude. Like, that's a huge one. And maybe that's what you're learning as well, is tapping into that deep gratitude within ourselves, instead of maybe want, or why isn't this happening, or when will this happen. It's just thank you, and thanking as if you already have it. So being grateful, even if, let's say, your outside world doesn't match exactly how the inside feels quite yet, or what you want, just being grateful for how things are anyway, for what you do have in this moment. By doing that, by feeling that gratitude, those things, you become a magnet. That's how you become a magnet for the things that you do want. Because it's like, oh, you love this? Okay, and I see you have an intention for this. Well, we'll bring all of this to you because you're feeling grateful. So that makes you a magnet for more beautiful things to come to you. So I see you definitely learning these big lessons upon the spiritual path in March, which is beautiful. And whatever your intentions is, could be love, it could be, a certain career, or could be a spiritual, more spiritual knowledge. But just know that you are on your way, no matter how it might feel, because it gets rocky. But just know that these are happening for you, okay? everything that's happening is for a lesson, a lesson learned, so that you may grow, so that you may become better. And it's not, none of it's to waste, and you haven't made any like bad mistakes or anything like that. It's all for our learning. Okay, we have to learn not to hold on too tightly, to let it flow. Not to fight, fight against the current, fight against those who maybe don't see our way, or fight against ourselves in such a way where we're not allowing. We have to allow. And everyone's on their own path. You're on this path, and not a lot of people are going to understand. And so we have to be okay with that as well, and just keep going. And just know that you'll have the knowledge and the wisdoms that you need when you need it. You have the King of Wands, becoming a leader, becoming, like in your Sage card said, you're learning all of these hard lessons, and maybe you're learning them on your own. But you're learning them so that you can teach others, so that you can be a great leader, and you can show them the way. You can show them, okay, this is exactly how I did it. These are the lessons that I learned, and that you can help them along their path going forward. So that's beautiful. And you also have the Four of Pentacles again. Yeah, gaining a lot of wisdom. Nine of Pentacles, very good. Becoming magnetic, right? This is going into the Empress, and the Empress is very abundant, this card. And the Nine of Pentacles is the preemptive card to the Empress. This card, she is financially independent. She stands on her own with her own power. She has created her own abundance, and she is very free because of it. And so this is saying that you, on this path, don't worry, like you will get the abundance that you need when you need it, and you will actually end up very financially independent on this path if you were afraid of that. So just know that you're coming into a time from maybe a time of not knowing if you're gonna have what you need, or trusting that you're gonna get what you need, that the universe is going to look after you. And what you're learning is going to make you very financially set, okay? Because others are going to want to collect your wisdom, collect your knowings, collect your knowledge, and it's going to be very valuable to people. They're going to want to hang on to it. They're going to want to pay for it, okay? Yeah. So just working diligently, having the patience needed to cultivate. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. Cultivating your wisdom and the skill set that you need in order to move forward, in order to be an amazing leader, an amazing teacher. I mean, a lot of you could be parents as well, or wanting to be a parent, and this has been your journey towards it. Just know that you will have your wish, that what you've been going through is just to prepare you for having a child, for having a family, okay? And that nothing has gone to waste, even if things have been hard at times, and maybe things haven't been showing up like you had hoped at this point, and you've had to been very patient. I totally understand that and get that. It takes a long time sometimes to learn these things, to learn these lessons, to cultivate these wisdoms. And it happens when it needs to happen. And that's part of the trust. That's part of trusting spirit and trusting the higher power. That it comes when we're ready, and not vice versa. We can't force anything. We can't make anything come to us faster than it's meant to. So we have to take the lessons and take the ride as it comes, and knowing that it is preparing us for what we want. And we can't rush it. Okay, and we can't hold on too tightly. We have to let it flow. We have to take it as it comes, and we have to learn what we're meant to learn when we're meant to learn it. And just know that you are being prepared for very, very big things, very big leadership. So whether that be in a creative or a career sense or a family sense, okay? That you will be okay, and you will be financially very, very okay. You will be very successful. Or maybe this is you having a baby, but you needing to get to a point of financial independence, or of building up your wealth in order for this child to come in and you guys to blossom and bloom in a very healthy way, so that it's not too soon where you'll be maybe scattered, or it won't be as easy or as flowing as it could be. So just know that you are being prepared. All of these things are preparing you for what you want, for your highest goal, for your highest purpose, for what you came here to do. Okay, pile 2. So know that you are being prepared for something very, very big. You have a lot of potential here, and that's why you go through these hardships or these trials, right? They're just creating us into the person that we want to become, so we can handle the manifestation, so we can handle the outcomes that we want. We have to grow in order to do that, so we can sustain ourselves, sustain our family, or sustain our career. So know that, and enjoy the process, because the journey is the best part. Once you're there, but the journey is really where all the gold is and where all the beauty is. And so enjoy the way there, the ups and the downs, and know that you are being led. You are being guided exactly where you want to be, exactly where you're meant to go. And don't doubt for a second yourself or your higher power, okay? So all the best on your journey. I know March is going to be incredible, filled with new knowings and learnings and intuition, and just you're going to be magnetized like you've never experienced before. So just really enjoy March. It's going to be beautiful. And I wish you guys nothing but the best along your path, okay? Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you on the next reading. All of my love, pile 2. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your March 2023 prediction with me, Taylor, aka Divine Design. I appreciate you guys coming to your reading today. So how I set up the piles is the first pile was the Before Tarot, which is proved to be the beginning of someone's path or a cycle in their life. And then the middle pile was the In-Between Tarot. So they're actually in the beginning stages of the middle stage of a phase or a cycle of what they're going through. You guys chose the After Tarot. So it seems like you guys might be wrapping up or close to finishing, ending a big cycle in your life. So we're going to take a look at that in March and see what your guides and what Spirit would like to tell you about your current situation. Okay. So we have for your first oracle card, Lovers in Partnership. Open your heart to love and live in the moment with passion and exuberance. Indulge in the harmony of a great partnership. Be happy. Okay, beautiful. So definitely maybe a loving relationship is being highlighted in March. Maybe it's the end of a hard cycle or a hard time between you guys. Maybe you've been going through maybe a rough time or a rough patch, or maybe a time of separation. Just know that in March, you guys will be coming together again, or it will be harmonious again. You will be feeling that exuberance and that gratitude for having someone, for having a beautiful connection, and know that this is... that you are allowed to allow yourself to be happy, to be grateful, and to just enjoy that beautiful energy. Okay, your next oracle card is Saturn in Leo with publicity. Okay. And the 5th house talks about, it's really focuses on love and on fun and, you know, family, children. It's very much being childlike. So maybe shining some light on being childlike, enjoying your time. So let's continue with your tarot and see what it has to say. So yeah, you have the King of Cups. I mean, he is the king of love. Oh my goodness. You have the 10 of Swords here, which is an ending. Since you guys are the after tarot, this is, like I said in the beginning, this is the ending of a phase. So maybe ending of a tough time between a lover here, or a partner, or a certain family member. It's like there is this tough cycle is now ending, and we're now moving into a much better time together and much more loving time. There we go. Exactly. Healing from a difficult, maybe a heartbreak, or maybe someone did something that wasn't loving, or it wasn't in our best interest, and it hurt us very much. Maybe moving on from a past partnership. Maybe you just ended a big relationship, and or you were very hurt by someone else, but you are meeting someone new who's going to be very, very good for you, very emotionally there, very emotionally open and mature. Yes, a new beginning here, a new passionate beginning. So not only do we have endings, but we have a new beginning as well. So whether this be an ending of a kind of a hard time between you and a loved one, you guys are beginning anew together. You guys are starting in a new phase together, because you see how the heart, yes, it's been stabbed, but now it is bandaged, it is healing. This hardship is now over. These hard times, or this hard period that we've gone through together, is now over, and it happened for a reason, and we were meant to experience this for a reason, but we made it through. We made it through together, and we are able to heal from this this hard time, or these hard breaks, hardships. And now we get to begin anew together. Now we get to walk a new path, filled with brand new passions, brand new love, a new outlook on life, a new outlook on our relationship and what that means to us. And now moving forward, having learned so much from this maybe dark time, maybe disappointment, whatever this was, we now have that experience. As hard as it was, it's now going to lead us to a more happy time, to a more fruitful time, to a time where we won't do that to each other again, because we know how it feels. For some of you who maybe just went through a big breakup, you will be beginning anew with the King of Cups here, with a new person who's going to be much better suited for you, much more mature, much more open in their emotions and who they are. The King of Cups is a very emotionally available person. He knows what he wants, but he's able to be vulnerable. And I want you to also keep that in mind, to be vulnerable, even if you've gone through something very difficult and very hard. I want you to still be open to new opportunities, to still be open to new people, because you do have someone coming in who's very, very good for you. It says, open your heart to love and live in the moment with passion and exuberance. Indulge in the harmony of a great partnership. Be happy. So Spirit wants you to know that you have happiness out there for you, that it is coming in March, that yes, you are going through or just have recently been through a very tough ending. And this doesn't always mean like it is dead, done, over with. This could be a cycle that you and a lover, or you and a person dear to you were going through, and that is now just ending. We are ending that time or that cycle, and all relationships go through a difficult period where maybe we weren't treating each other as we should, but then we learn the lessons of our mistakes, of our hardships, and then we begin anew, and we're able to have a second chance, or are able to move past it and really go in the direction of growth and of a new beginning, of new passions and new love. And I really feel like there's a renewal of passion, of love, of romance. And I really feel like this person has learned a lot from this situation. They're a new person because of it. They have leveled up, and they don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't want to go through this again. Or maybe they have forgiven you. Maybe you are the person who maybe did something to hurt them, and they've been able to forgive you. They've been able to tell you how they felt. And, you know, it may have been hard. It may have been really difficult. Maybe you didn't know if you guys could make it out of it. But I want you to know that you will make it out of it, that March is bringing new energy, a new sense of renewal and life. And it's the springtime, right? March 21st is the season, is the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. So it brings a renewal of spirit. And this winter, maybe that's what you've been dealing with. And I want you to know that you are moving on from that and coming into a new, fresh cycle. It's going to be a lot more stable and a lot more fun and exciting. And Spirit wants you to be happy and to be able to experience that, to be able to live in the moment, to be able to be grateful for what you have and enjoy, and remember that life is about having fun. Relationships are about having fun, being childlike together, having new experiences, and doing beautiful things together. Okay? And the fact that we have this figure here, this angel, she's pointing to a star, which really gives hope to this whole reading. Know that there is hope, that you are following your path, that this, just because maybe something hard happened or a big ending happened, know that that's not the end, that there's still hope, that you're still on the path. You guys are both still on the path here, or maybe there's someone of interest. Just know that, yes, if you have a feeling about someone, that this person is good and they're not going to hurt you like the past person did, that this is a loving and a more well-rounded person for you. They're a better match for you. There's a lot of hope in this situation. Okay? We're going to ask some advice from Spirit. So let's see if Spirit would like to give us some advice here for pile number 3s. Okay? Okay. Oh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. We have the Two of Cups. We have divine love here. So just know that Spirit is saying this connection is divinely guided. You're being guided to your person, to your other, to your twin flame, or this person maybe you've had a big fight with or falling out with. Know that this is still your person. Okay? If there's been doubts, or if you didn't know if this would make it through, just know that this is still your person. You guys are still deeply connected, and that you made it through a very tough time together. That this ending is going to be over very, very quickly. That you will be moving into a period of love very quickly, of harmony and of grace. And just know, with great determination, you guys got out of this. And you will be experiencing a lot of love and a lot of beauty together. A big new beginning for you guys. Let's get 2 more, please, Spirit. Oh, the Empress. Very good. Yeah, so you guys are coming. I feel like, definitely have had a huge glow up. Oh, we have double 3 here. Wow. Very cool. Okay, so yeah. Huge healing and manifestation coming for you. I feel like you specifically, I mean, this could be reversed, of course, but I feel like the Watcher here, you are the Empress. You have almost had a glow up from this hard, I feel like what you have learned from this situation has made you a way stronger person, even more attractive to people, because you have that, there's something about you that puts you above other people. You have just kept a regalness, a grace through this hard time, and that has made you an even more attractive person, an even more magnetic person. So just know that things are going to start just coming to you. You're going to be very, very attractive. You may, I mean, for some of you, this could be a card of pregnancy, because the Empress is pregnant with either a child or a creative idea. So either way, I mean, this could be definitely a creative idea for some of you. Maybe after this healing, it's like you're able to focus on what it is you do. But yeah, it's like you're really feeling on top of the world. You're feeling like you overcame something extremely difficult, and now you're able to really focus on yourself, focus on what it is you want, what it is you do, or maybe creating a family with this person. Yeah, wow. So with the Page, we have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, which means more stability, creating the life that you really want. So you guys are just moving into a new time of really creating a beautiful life together with more passion. So and this could even be, I mean, a new creative idea that comes about. A new creative passion for you, or maybe both of you, going into something that's, I mean, maybe you guys have been through a very difficult time, and now you're both coming into a time where you can both prosper at what it is you do creatively, or your careers. It's like, this is big manifestation. Threes are big manifestation, big creativity. And then you have the Page and the Ace of Wands, meaning a new opportunity and a new beginning. So I feel like you guys are experiencing this together, maybe doing it separately, but also experiencing it at the same time. But yeah, I feel like you're healing from something, a big ending or a big hard time that you guys have gone through. Or if this is a breakup, you know, you coming back looking amazing, looking better than ever, and finding that person, really relishing in love. But either way, in March, it's a big time for some kind of new opportunity. So I feel like this is really split. This could be a baby as well, because this is like new passion, right? So you guys could be coming together, whether this was a hardship or a breakup and then a new partnership, coming together, having the most passionate time together, where it's just like so romantic. You guys are maybe traveling together, you're going out on dates a lot, you're just loving each other's energy. Some of you could be literally having a baby, because it's just you're so grateful that this hard time is over, that we can now just be together and be grateful for one another, and this hard time's over with, and now we can relax and just focus on loving each other, focus on building a family. Or it's like you guys maybe you guys have been going through a difficult time with maybe financial struggle or a separation. This could be geographically, whatever, and now you guys are able to come together, and you guys are both working on maybe a project together or separately, but you guys are now being able to finally flourish in what it is you do creatively or in your career, because this hardship is now over. You have gone through this tough point. It is now finished. You're coming right to the end, and now you get this beautiful new beginning, this new opportunity that's going to present itself to you in March. Okay, so whether that be an opportunity for a baby, or it's a new creative opportunity, a career, that is coming in March. There's something big being born in March, because you've had this old cycle is now dead, done, over with, and now new energy is coming in to give you guys that new start that you needed. Okay, so pile number 3, that is a beautiful reading from Spirit, and I want you to really Enjoy, soak up all of the love that you're going to get in March. It's going to be incredible. I thank you so much for coming. Please let me know in the comments what the situation is, what this big ending was, or, you know, how it's been going through these things, or what this new opportunity is. I would love to know. I'd love to find out. So I thank you so much for coming. I wish you all the best along your path, and I hope you have a fabulous March. So all of my love, pile 3. Peace. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your Dvndsgn Tarot reading with me, Taylor. So we're going to be looking at your March 2023 predictions. How I set up this reading was the first pile was actually before tarot. So they are at the beginning of a cycle, of a journey. The middle pile was the in-between tarot, which will tell them what they're up to. They're in the middle of a cycle, of a journey. Then the third pile was the after tarot. So they're at the end. You guys, I don't know. You guys are kind of a wild card pile. So we're just going to see what pile 4 has in store. So if you pick this, I mean, you could be at any stage of your journey. You could be in an in-between stage where maybe it's like it hasn't quite ended yet, or it hasn't quite started again. I'm not sure. So we're going to take a look, and I'm very curious to find out how this one's going to go, what Spirit has to tell us. So we're going to start with your Oracle card. Okay, so you have the same one as pile 1, which is change of direction. Change is necessary and inevitable at this point, and it is in your favor. Your intuition has been alerting you that a change in your approach and outlook must occur. Now is the time to act. Make your move. Okay, very cool. So maybe a big change. And I mean, if you guys were attracted to pile 1, please check that out. It might have something in there for you. But it seems like you guys are changing a direction, going on a new path, or maybe adding something to what you already do to kind of make it a lot more full, a lot more robust, to add a new flavor or a new, you know, addition to what it is you do. But Spirit is letting you know that it is time to act. It is time, maybe you've been feeling to do something else. This is the time to do it, that what you've been feeling, that's the right move, okay? So let's go to the next card. Beautiful. You have the Sun in Libra with harmony. Beautiful. So it's going to bring a lot more harmony, a lot more love and gratitude, and just flow into your life. Maybe what you've been doing hasn't been exactly bringing you that quite yet, or things haven't been working exactly as you'd hope or you thought. And so this change of direction is really going to put you on the path to what you're meant to do. It's going to feel a lot easier, a lot more harmonious with you and what it is you want. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords with sorrow. I see it's been putting you a lot of stress on you, pile 4. Beautiful. Then we have the Queen of Wands with sharing. And then we have the World card with completion. And we have the Emperor with the Rebel. Amazing. Okay. Pile 4, I do not want you to worry about this new direction or this change. I don't want you to worry about it at all. Okay? Because I know you have a lot of things going on in your mind. You're stressed out about it. You're like, is this right for me? Do I follow this? Or maybe you're just upset with maybe how things aren't working with where you're at, what you're doing currently, the phase it's in, whatever. Maybe you're not getting the results that you would hope. I want you to know that this change of direction, and you know there's something nagging at you. There's been something pulling your curiosity. This could be you could be learning something new, maybe taking a course, or curious about learning a course, learning a different aspect of what it is you do. This could be, you could be learning off YouTube, or you could be going back to school, or, podcasts, or, getting an internship, or getting a learning from someone hands-on about a certain thing. But I want you to know that this is something very, very blessed for you. Someone can share information with you that you will take and be able to share and pass on to others. This is going to make you very, very independent. And I also see that it's not typical what you're planning on doing, or the road that you're going down. It's very unique. It's very different than your average path, or your average career choice, whatever this is. It's like you might be breaking some kind of mold or some kind of rules that usual people follow, or maybe it's something completely different that you have no idea if this is going to work out for you, because this is something so different that you've ever done before, that you've ever tried to do or attempted to do. It's like you're really breaking the chains of maybe your old self, of the potential that you even thought you had. It's like, I'm going way outside of my comfort zone with this, and I'm scared of that. I'm scared that it's not going to work out. I'm scared that it's not going to give me the fruits or the abundance that I hope it will, or that I'm going to maybe spend all this money doing this thing and it's not going to work out. You have the World here. I mean, this is the last, do you see this puzzle piece they're putting here? This is the last puzzle piece to your puzzle. This is the finishing move. This is exactly what you needed in order to complete this picture here, in order to feel whole, in order to really have a well-rounded and successful project, idea, career. This could be a big spiritual path for you. I want you to know that even if this is weird, if this is odd, if this is something so different and you're like, I don't know anything about this, or I don't know if this is going to lead me down the path that I hope it would, or that it's going to even teach me something that I need, just know that it is. It's going to give you a lot of success. The World card is a successful completion. It's the very end of the tarot. The traditional card is this woman feeling very whole, very complete. She has kind of made it to the top of the end, right? And you're on top of the world now. You're going to be able to share these gifts with a lot of people once you have changed your direction, once you have gotten the hang of it or learned what you needed to learn. You're going to get so much out of this, I think, more than you ever could have imagined. More than you would have ever hoped. It's like, it's really going to lead you down this path of like, whoa, like discovery after discovery. Like, it's going down a new cave that no one's ever gone down before. It's like, where the hell am I? But it's like so cool, because you're like, maybe you see some new hieroglyphs, or you found an old fossil, you found an animal that, no one's ever seen before. But you have a guide, you have guidance guiding you down this path, that just know that you are being guided exactly where you need to be. You're going to discover exactly what you need in order to complete this puzzle, in order to have this beautiful being. I think it's going to make you into such a beautiful being, not only like super confident about what it is you do and who you are. Like, you're gonna blow yourself away at like, I didn't even know I could become this. This is beyond who I thought I could be in this lifetime. I don't even know who I am anymore in the best way possible. Like, and look how luxurious this queen is. Like, she's artistic, she's abundant, she knows who she is, she's super confident. And the emperor here he's the leader of his own life. He's the rebel because he's breaking the chains of what everyone told him he could be or what he could do. And so he's going into unknown territory to discover who he's meant to be. He's leading his own life in such a new way that he is becoming so unique. so his own, and that he's actually lighting the way for others to be able to follow this path that maybe many didn't think was possible. Many didn't even attempt to go down here, and that can be scary. I understand that. That brings a lot of fear and worry, because we're like, can I do this? Like, can I manage this? Is this something that's actually possible? Is this something that will be good for me, that will work out for me? I have no idea. I have no point of reference. Maybe you can't even Google like a lot of information about it, or maybe there's not even a lot of people doing this, right? That is meant for a reason. You're supposed to be this leader of this new thing. You're supposed to be kind of one of the first to do this, to go through it, and to show the way to others, to be an explorer of this new world, or this new pool of whatever this is. Yeah, it's like you're just, and maybe you're once you start learning it, you're like, oh wow, and it opens all these other doors to aspects of yourself, to aspects of your mind, to aspects of creativity or spirituality that you didn't have access to before. Maybe you didn't think was possible before. So now you're able to go down all of these different avenues. All these different options now have opened up for you because you took this risk. It's going to create so much more balance, so much more harmony in your life. It's going to be very, very successful. So you got to do it. And I'm sure there's something that I think you already know, because you're worried, right? So that means you're worried about something. So you must know about this new path in some way or another, or there's something nagging you to go down it. You have to, yes, do this, okay? You have to do this. March, I believe you're making the decision. Might bring a little bit of stress, okay? That's normal, it's fine. Don't let it stop you, okay? Because you will be so grateful, and your confidence you're gonna become such a new person. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna blow your mind, okay? You're gonna be forging the way for many others to come after you. Okay, this card is just speaking to me. Okay, so we have manifestation here. It says your insight is limitless. Trust that your vision is true. Believe that your wisdom and creative powers can manifest what your heart desires. Do not doubt. Your intelligence and resourcefulness will forge your dream into reality now. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to put that here because it goes so well with the Queen of Wands. You have everything you need. You are resourceful. You are creative. You have the knowledge to get you through this, to take the first steps, to get you to learn what you need to learn, to get the information that you need in order to go along this path. So I don't want you to doubt. I don't want you to feel afraid. Or it's okay if you feel afraid, but act anyway. Still go for it. Because this is part of your purpose. This is something that you've wanted to manifest. And so you have to follow it. Your insight is limitless. Trust that your vision is true. Your vision is true. So follow it. Even if you're breaking molds. Even if there has not been many others to go down this path. Trust that you are still being guided in the direction of your purpose, in the direction of your highest path, in the direction of your highest self, of who you're meant to become and what you're meant to do, what you're meant to show others to do. Okay, so I'm going to ask some advice from Spirit. Spirit, can we please get some advice here? For pile 4. Some advice of how to handle this. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Cups. Two of Swords. Yeah, you're like worried about making this decision. or you're indecisive. You don't know maybe. And the Queen of Wands again. Okay, so this is saying that you may have to take on, you may have to work really hard, okay, with the Ten of Wands. Maybe you have to take on some new work, or, you know, maybe you have to go to school on the side of doing your job or doing your side thing. This is saying it's going to take some work. It's going to take you taking on more. Yes, maybe that's what you're worried about, but it's going to bring you so much more harmony, so much more abundance. And this is a divine connection here. This is your higher self coming into union with you, telling you that this is meant to be you and this new thing, this change of direction, this new path. It is divinely guided. It is meant for you. You and this thing are meant to come together in beautiful harmony. Okay? So I know there's indecision. You're like, I don't know. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Do I take this path? Do I not? You know, I really don't feel like, maybe for some of you, it's more you're trying to decide. But I feel like for most of you, it's like, do I do it or do I not? That's the big decision. And you're like, do I just keep toiling on with what I'm doing? Or do I change it up? And do I add on this new thing? Or do I change this whole direction? And this is saying, trust yourself. Forge into this unknown, into these new territories. You will find success. You will find great, creative, beautiful inspiration. You will find yourself in a brand new way. You will see in a different light. You will be more confident in who you are and what it is you do. You're going to be a great, great leader in this. And so follow your intuition, follow your inner knowing that this is a union for you. This is a good direction. This is a good path, a good choice. Okay? Know that making this decision will lead to the outcome that you hope for and that you desire. Your manifestation. Okay? That's what this is here for. It's to lead you to your manifestation. So you just need to act. You need to take charge, take the change, make the decision to go down this new path, to choose this, and you will see that it'll all work out way more beautifully than you could have ever imagined. It will invite more harmony, more love, more balance and peace into your life than ever before. Okay? So pile forward, that was your reading. Beautiful, incredible energy. I am so excited for you guys because I know there's huge things on the horizon for you that's coming up in March. This is going to start coming. You're going to make this decision in March. You're going to take this new path. You're going to start making your way, and it's going to take some extra work, some hard work out of you, but it's going to be so, so worth it. And it'll be very clear very quickly. Okay, so it's going to be very, very worth it. And I think for a lot of you, even this more work, this hard work will be, it will be well invited or welcomed. Okay, so I wish you nothing but the absolute best along your journey and your new direction. And let me know, please, what this is, how this works out for you. I would love to know. And yeah, I hope you guys are super, super blessed along your path. And I hope to see you guys on the next reading. So happy March to all of my love. Peace.